Hey, it's Mark Eitel, host of the Mr. Mortgage Show, and you are listening to the Daily Dose. And today I want to talk about something completely unrelated to mortgage and real estate news. Take a moment and really enjoy the people in your lives, the true friends that you have. I know a lot of us, especially in my industry, know a lot of people and are friendly with a lot of people, but we all have that core group of true friends in our lives. And you know what I mean. The friend that will come by just to sit by the pool and have a beer with you unannounced on a Thursday evening. And the conversations will often be deep and meaningful, or sometimes you'll just sit in the silence together and there's no need for conversation. But I had an experience like that this week. I reconnected with an old friend of mine who was truly a friend. And what made me realize that there was a true friendship there is we had a very long conversation. We sat and talked over lunch, and then in the parking lot, we probably spent about 3 hours together talking. And we didn't talk about politics. We didn't talk about headlines. We talked about life experiences and our families and our goals and our dreams and, what makes us happy. And it just made me realize that those relationships are, few for most of us anyway. And those opportunities to connect at a deeper level are definitely few and far in between. I only have a handful of people in my life that fall into that category. I've got a friend that I ride with, and we'll stop and, we might spend a couple hours on the bikes just heading into the sunset, or not to sound like a Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid movie, but we'll just ride together and we'll get off the bikes and, have lunch and a beer. And sometimes we don't really need to talk. We're just out there kind of enjoying our own zen. And it's cool that we can experience that together. And the friend I reconnected with is definitely one of those guys. I've ridden with him a lot. And here's the cool thing. We've done a lot of business together over the years too, but our relationship was never just business. It was always a friendship first. So super cool. Don't know why I'm feeling a little sappy, a little reminiscent, but last night I was talking to my better half, Mrs. Mortgage, and we just took a moment to really appreciate the real friends that we have in our lives. And she does a much better job of keeping it. And I think maybe women in general do that, but she's got a network of girlfriends that really look out for each other. They just check in with each other with the hey, how are you? And the how are you really is a genuine how are you. They're curious to know, and they'll have, long conversations with each other, and they're part of one another's lives. I think we as men lack that a little bit. So I think I just appreciate that a little bit more. But anyway, that's all I have today. It's super sappy Wednesday here on the Mr. Mortgage Show and the Daily Dose. But I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to encourage everybody. There's a ton of bad news out there, whether it's the economy or the war or real estate or, my God, politics. I mean, we can't have conversations without arguing. So for those relationships that you have in your life that are true friendships that feed you and you feed the other person, hold on to those relationships, cherish them, check in with them, give them a call and ask them how they're doing, and genuinely mean it. Listen to what they have to say and be there for each other. So that's all I have for you today. Again, it's a little out of character, but I just wanted to share that. I guess I'm getting old and reflective, but cherish the relationships in your life that feed you and do your best to feed other people. That's all I got. That's all I have for you. Again, my name is Mark Eitel, host of the Mr. Mortgage Show, and you've been listening to the Daily Dose. We'll talk again tomorrow. Thanks.